Well, guys, it's finally happening. I always knew this day would come eventually, but I didn't think it would come so soon. Today's the day I say goodbye to Breath of the Wild. I bet I had some of you guys a little bit worried I was quitting YouTube, didn't I? No, don't hide it, don't lie, alright? So today, guys, the plan is simple. We're just gonna be chilling, playing some Breath of the Wild one last time before we head on over to Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom comes out literally in like a couple of days, super soon. This is the last time I will ever be playing Breath of the Wild. Okay, maybe not ever, that's a little definitive, you know, who knows, maybe I'll return to this game someday in the future just to reminisce on the good times, but we're actually gonna be reminiscing on the good times today. We're actually taking things back right now. This is gonna be a very simple video. It's gonna be chill. There's gonna be minimal editing in it. It's just gonna be pretty raw, just me and you talking to each other, not face to face, because you may be noticing something. When I said we're taking it back, we're really taking it back, guys. Back to when I didn't have a face cam on my videos. I don't have a face cam on this video. We're keeping it simple. I thought it would be kind of fun to start off, or no, let me fix that. We're not editing this out, okay? Normally whenever I make mistakes, we edit those out. We're not editing these out today. Simple video. We're not ending things. Wait. Like I said, we're not editing. I'm making all kinds of mistakes. We're not editing it. No editing. Okay, there might be a little bit of editing. Depends on how many mistakes I make. But no face cam because I wanted to end our Breath of the Wild journey the same way I started it, without a face cam. Plus, it just makes editing even easier for me today. So, what's the plan? I'm not just gonna talk your guys' ears off. We're actually gonna do something in Tears of the Kingdom. That's in a couple days. This is Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry. Sometimes I call Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild, and now I'm calling Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom, guys. I mean, the games are very similar, so can you blame me? Here's what we're doing today. We are just gonna be chilling and looking for koroks. So, I have not gotten every single korok. I don't think you can blame me. There's way too many of them. But, I don't know, is there a way? I think you can only see how many total koroks you've gotten via, well, I have 44 in my inventory. I haven't deposited it at Hestu. But you can see my total korok count by load, which is kind of annoying that the only way to see your like total korok count is if you load a save or something like that, or go into a loading screen. But as we look around for koroks, we are also going to discuss Breath of the Wild. We're going to just say our goodbyes to this game and kind of reminisce on the good times we had with it and talk about my journey playing this game, all the great times we had. And why is it really gets this cold up here? I mean, I know I'm pretty tall up, but I didn't think it'd get freezing temperatures. I'm also, guys, I decided to take a look at my hero's path here, and I'm trying to go to areas that I haven't really explored too much of. As you can see, I've explored a lot, because this game's been out for 6 years, so you would expect that. But there are some areas I have not explored too much of. I kind of thought maybe around this side, there might be a korok I missed, so. And even down here, there's a spot I didn't really explore too much, so I'm trying to go to areas I haven't really explored much of, and maybe I'll find a korok there. That's basically the game plan. What I do want to talk about is Breath of the Wild and my journey. So let's start with from the beginning, you know, before even the game came out. So before Breath of the Wild came out, I was a huge Zelda fan at that part of my life. I was obsessed with Zelda, even more so than I am today, I would say, because during that period of my life was kind of when I was playing through all the Zelda games. My first Zelda game was, I always forget if it was Ocarina of Time 3D on 3DS or if it was Skyward Sword on the Wii. Both of those games came out around the same time, but I don't remember which one I picked up first. I think it was Skyward Sword that I bought and played first. I remember getting that game for Christmas because I just saw it was getting good review scores, and I only had a Wii at the time, so I asked for Skyward Sword, and that was my first Zelda game, and I absolutely loved it. And since then, after that moment, you know, I went and tried to play like every Zelda game, and I went on this journey to play and beat every Zelda game, and I have played and beaten almost every Zelda game. There are a few I have not played. Oh, we got a first korok here. There's a few Zelda games I have not played in Bean. But, yeah, because I was playing so many Zelda games at that time in my life, I was just a huge Zelda fan. I was telling all my friends about Zelda, going crazy for Zelda. And I remember before, when Breath of the Wild was coming out, dude, when they showed those trailers for this game, I was just blown away, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like the greatest game of all time. And, I mean, it kind of was at the time, for sure. Hey, you got a first Korok, awesome. And when the reviews came out, you know, one of the highest reviewed games ever, and it was on a new Nintendo console. It's a super exciting time. We got a brand new Nintendo console, the Nintendo Switch, and a brand new Zelda game that was not like any other Zelda game that came before it. It really completely changed the system, the mold of what you'd come to expect from a Zelda game, and I was insanely excited. I've never been that excited for a new Zelda game or a game in general when Breath of the Wild was about to come out. I've never been that excited for a game before. Honestly, the only other game I would say it was about that same excitement or close to it would have been like Smash for Wii U at the time. I think that came out before Breath of the Wild, and I'm a big Smash fan. My bad. Don't tell PETA. But yeah, I was insanely excited. This is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I was in college at the time, and I was doing this class on 3D animation class, and like we had a thing where we had to like show off like camera work of a video game or a trailer or something like that. You know, we were learning about camera work and all that, and I used the Breath of the Wild trailer, and I went up in front of the class and played the Breath of the Wild trailer, and like look at this, guys. Look at the awesome camera work. This game's gonna be awesome. I was over there shilling Breath of the Wild to people, telling people it was the greatest game. It was the second coming of Christ. But, yeah, I mean, it's fine. There was, like, everyone in that class was a gamer anyways. It's a 3D animation class. Yeah, but, we played it. I remember getting the game day one, the day it came out. Super excited. I picked it up from, well, I think, no. I think I got my Switch first, and then I had to wait a couple hours before my Breath of the Wild copy arrived, because I think I ordered it online, so that was a little bit of a pain, having an excruciating wait to play this game I've been waiting for, because Breath of the Wild was kind of in the same boat as Tears of the Kingdom, where it was delayed a whole bunch, and, you know, it was an excruciating long wait. Somehow Tears of the Kingdom's wait was even longer than Breath of the Wild's wait, which is kind of crazy. Let me take a quick gander at the map. Where should I go here? Let's, like, where the heck are the Koroks, man? There's nothing really over here. But anyways, what was I saying again? Breath of the Wild came out, and I had to wait for it. Long wait. Delays. Yada, yada, yada. Typical Zelda release. Anyways, I got the game, and before even the game came out, I remember seeing, like, the promotional material. Nintendo did a lot of, like, live streams and whatnot at like E3 and whatever PAX or whatnot, and they were talking about how you could go directly to Ganondorf before doing anything else in the game. Kind of like the original Zelda game on the NES, you could do that as well. You could just do anything in any order you wanted to, and that's really what the spirit they wanted to capture with Breath of the Wild was to kind of take Zelda back to its roots, like a reimagined Zelda 1 on the NES, but on a modern platform. And when I heard you could go directly to Ganondorf right at the start of the game, that instantly gave me the idea to make a YouTube video about that, because I was already making YouTube videos at that time. I've been making YouTube videos for over 10 years, so that means I've been making YouTube videos for about 4 years, I guess that means, when Breath of the Wild came out. I was on I think so, if my math is mathin' correctly there. And yeah, so I was like, okay, this sounds like a pretty good YouTube video idea, so I did it, and that was like the first thing I did. Technically, it was my second Breath of the Wild video. My first Breath of the Wild video was me playing the game for the first time. But, the first thing I did after I played the game for the first time, after beating the Great Plateau, was just go straight to Gan, and that video, didn't blow up right away, but it did blow up maybe like a year, a little bit less than a year after I uploaded it. It started getting crazy views, and it was thanks to that video, and this video game I'm playing right now, that, I'm doing what I'm doing now on YouTube, you know? My life was forever changed by this game. Crazy enough to say that a game can have that much of an impact on one person's life, but it did. And, I mean, it wasn't just the game, it was also my hard work at making videos and your guys' support as well, so thank you guys for that. But yeah, it was crazy because I remember, I was working at Texas Roadhouse back then, and I remember getting in my car after a shift, right? After I got out of work, and I'm busy, like super busy at work, and I don't really check my phone while at work, like a good worker I am. The little goody two-shoes, not slacking off at work, not checking my phone, but there's really no koroks over here, man, seriously? Anyways, I remember checking my phone after I got in my car, and I had just a ton of notifications. My phone was going off crazy, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And I see my videos getting tons of views, I'm getting tons of comments, and that was one of the most exciting moments of my life. Okay, man, that makes my life sound like it was a little boring, you know, if that's the most exciting thing that's ever happened in my life. Really? But, I mean, hey, my YouTube channel is like my life, so when good things happen to my YouTube channel, when exciting things happen with my YouTube channel, exciting things happen with my life. My YouTube channel is my, whoa, we got a korok here? A location I've been to numerous of occasions, but, I have not found the korok seed here. Okay. So yeah, after, that going straight to Ganon video popped off, that's when I decided, hey, people want more Breath of the Wild, because at this time I wasn't really like a Zelda YouTuber. I was kind of just making videos on any Nintendo game, just a Nintendo in general YouTuber, and I was making videos on Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Splatoon, Donkey Kong Country even, and I wasn't really like planning on being a specifically like focused Zelda YouTuber, and this guy really doesn't know that I just murdered his boyfriend behind him. Interesting. You know, you think with the bokoblins' giant ears, they'd be a little bit better at hearing things. But alas. Can I not climb this because it's raining? Do I have ravioli? We do have ravioli. Is the korok up here? Yeah, probably. I figured. Nice! 2 koroks. How long have we been recording? 14 minutes? Not too bad. But yeah, I wasn't really planning on becoming a Zelda YouTuber, even though Zelda was my favorite game series at the time. Like, easily my favorite game series. The only other game series that would come close back then was Smash Brothers. But, Zelda reigned supreme for me then. And, Zelda still is my favorite game series. Well, one of my favorite games. I wouldn't say it's my favorite game series anymore these days. I don't know how this happened. Like, if you would have told me 6 years ago that Xenoblade would become my new favorite game series of all time, I would think you are crazy. But here we are, Xenoblade. I've fallen in love with Xenoblade now. I used to be so obsessed with Zelda back then. Now I feel that way about Xenoblade. And it's not like I dislike Zelda anymore. I still do like Zelda, but I think it's because I've just gone so long without a new Zelda game. I've gotten a little tired of playing the same thing over and over again, whereas Xenoblade has consistently given me new games to play over these past years. Like, in between Breath of the Wild's release and Tears of the Kingdom's release, Xenoblade 2 came out, Xenoblade Definitive Edition came out, Xenoblade 3 came out, we also got DLC for the game, so we got a lot of more content. Anyways, this is supposed to be about Breath of the Wild, not Xenoblade. I'm sorry. This is just, I talked too much about Xenoblade. Yeah, back to the topic at hand, Breath of the Wild. I loved it when it first came out. I still do love this game. It's not one of my favorite games. It's not even my favorite Zelda game of all time. My favorite Zelda game of all time is Skyward Sword and Wind Waker. I probably both enjoy those games more than Breath of the Wild. It might just because, you know, I started with Skyward Sword. I have a lot of nostalgia for that game, and I like it a lot. And I also had a nostalgia for Wind Waker due to my Wind Waker playthrough I did back then. Let's go somewhere where it's not raining. But where else can we go to find koroks? Also, I saw these super weird straight lines. I'm like, what are those? I was so confused by those when I first looked at my, whatever this thing is called, my Hero's Path. But that's from the video I just recently uploaded where I did the flying machine glitch. So I was like, oh wow, you can see my path going all the way to Gerudo Town there. That's super funny. Anyways, where's a spot where maybe koroks would be? I feel like I didn't explore over here too much. Let's go here. So yeah, I was making Nintendo videos on my channel, but then I swapped over to making mostly Zelda videos after my Straight to Ganon video took off, and obviously, you know, if one of your videos, if you're an aspiring YouTuber, if one of your videos takes off and does a lot of views, make more videos just like that video, because that's what people, you know, subscribe to you for, what they want to see. And if they watched like a video and then you make another video like the video they watched, then it's more likely that video will be recommended to them. Also, I'm on fire. Oh, not anymore. Alrighty. Real quick. I see. Let's find some koroks. My journey on Breath of the Wild, though, we did a ton of crazy things. Like, spoiler alert, I don't know if this is gonna be a thing, but Cleric hit me up recently on Discord asking me about, he wanted to do like a collab with a bunch of different YouTubers, and he asked me like what my favorite moment is from my Breath of the Wild videos. And it was hard to choose what my favorite moment from my Breath of the Wild videos was. You guys even saw I uploaded it recently, just 2 days ago when this video goes up. I uploaded my best of Breath of the Wild video where I reminisce, where we got to rewatch some of our best moments, or some of my best moments playing Breath of the Wild. And even after making that video, it was just hard to decide on what my best moment is, because we had so many, you know, my Straight to Ganon, Bookshelf Bobby, beating Ganon blindfolded, beating a lynel with only a stick. We did a lot of crazy challenges. All the mods we did was a lot of fun too. Unfortunately, you know, doing mod content's a little scary these days with Nintendo going after mod content on YouTube, so I don't know how active I'll be in the modded scene of Tears of the Kingdom, but I'll probably focus on doing non-modded videos on Tears of the Kingdom first, and then once we get bored and do everything in Tears of the Kingdom, then we can do some mod stuff. Who knows? Also, I am very surprised. Is there really no koroks? I stand corrected. There was a korok seed here. Did I come here? Oh, I did. I indeed did. Okay. I see. So where should I go? Let me just stay along this side. There's where I haven't been. Maybe we'll find something. I don't know. It feels so hard to find koroks these days without a guide. And any of you guys who have actually found like every korok seed, you guys are crazy. I will never find every korok seed in this game, because I don't think the developers really ever intended anybody to actively search out every single korok seed in this game. They just made a whole bunch of korok seeds just to fill up the map and give people things to do. They're like, nobody's gonna actually find them all. And then some people actually did. I won't be one of those people. Have I been here? I feel like, hold on. There's gotta be a korok seed here, right? Have I been here? Yeah, I've been here. Okay, let's not dilly-dally. Not sure where else to go with this video. We're just kind of talking about my journey on Breath of the Wild. Where did we leave off? I made all sorts of videos, lots of good times. We've been waiting for Tears of the Kingdom forever. It feels like, because it was announced, what, 2019, I believe. So that means it's been almost 4 years since it was first announced. That is insane to wait that long for a video game. And I cannot believe it's the distance between Skyward Sword's release and Breath of the Wild's release is actually shorter than the distance between Breath of the Wild's release and Tears of the Kingdom's release. This is the longest we have ever gone without a new Zelda game coming out, and I cannot believe that. It's kind of crazy. You wouldn't think it would have taken that long, since we're reusing the same engine, kind of like with Majora's Mask. We're using Ocarina of Time's engine. They were managed to that game released pretty quickly. Due to that, you know, reusing the assets makes things simpler and faster, but, I don't know, the game's not out yet, we'll have to see. There's gotta be a whole bunch of things if it took that long to make. You know, I would hope. And I know there's people out there who already have the game. There's tons of people playing the game early. It's been leaked. I feel like I'm talking so much about Tears of the Kingdom when this was supposed to be a video where we reminisce about Breath of the Wild and play Breath of the Wild for the last time. Favorite part about Breath of the Wild? I don't know, I love to explore in video games. And Breath of the Wild is very much the explorer's, like, video game. This game is meant for people who love to explore, and I love to explore. And I remember playing Breath of the Wild for the first time and absolutely loving it and having so much fun exploring the world and finding all these cool things. The issue is with games like this, where exploration is the main #1 thing to do in the game, is once you explore the entire map, you kind of run out of things to do. Once you do everything, you kind of run out. So I don't know. I haven't really gone back to play this game on my own time at all. The only time I ever go and play Breath of the Wild is for recording YouTube videos. I haven't really had a desire to actually just play it, It's just for YouTube. Because I feel like I've done everything. I don't really know what else I would do in this game, and that's why I just want Tears of the Kingdom to come out so I can have more things to do in this game. And hopefully there's a lot of stuff to explore in Tears of the Kingdom, because that's the one thing I was always worried about with Tears of the Kingdom having the same exact world, same exact map as Breath of the Wild, was because my favorite part of Breath of the Wild is exploration. I want to explore a whole new world, and I feel like I've already seen everything this world has to offer, so hopefully Tears of the Kingdom, I'm sure Tears of the Kingdom will have tons of new stuff to keep me occupied. Even if I won't lie, I still would have preferred them to do an entirely new map than reusing the old one, adding new things to it, you know. It would be more exciting that way. And people are like, well, it's a sequel. Of course it's gonna be the same map. Well, Majora's Mask is a great example of a sequel that has a whole new map. Alright, I need to stop talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Well, I don't know, this is a game where we say goodbye to Breath of the Wild and we'll move on to Tears of the Kingdom. So I guess that's fine, even though I wanted to talk about Breath of the Wild first. Hey, third Korok seed. Nice. If you guys are still watching this, by the way, shoutouts to you guys. This is a very different video. Barely any editing, if any at all. And I hope I have managed to keep you guys entertained. I feel like I'm doing a live stream right now, because I live stream like every week on Saturdays, in case you guys are interested in checking out my live streams. And there's no editing in live stream, everything's just raw, and if I make a mistake and say something dumb, there's no cutting it out of the video, because it's live. Everybody witnessed my failure. So I feel like I'm just trying to put my shoes in, like, I'm in live stream mode right now, even though I'm recording the video. Another cool thing about, I think Eventide Island is definitely, like, the coolest shrine in this entire game. Eventide Island was just an awesome moment. Everyone's favorite side quest as well, being Terrytown as we were approaching that area. Terrytown is a fantastic side quest, super great. Also, just getting your own house in Breath of the Wild. I almost called it Tears of the Kingdom again. That was fun. So hopefully there's some fun quests like that. Lots of things to do in seeing Tears of the Kingdom. Why do I keep getting them mixed up? I keep getting them mixed up. That's bad. I'm gonna be recording Tears of the Kingdom videos in a couple days, and I'm gonna be calling it Breath of the Wild probably. Also, you guys already know the first thing I'm gonna do in Tears of the Kingdom is attempting to go straight to Ganon in Tears of the Kingdom. That's I want to see if it's possible, and even if it's not possible, it's still gonna make it for a fun video. It's probably gonna be like my first straight to Ganon video in Breath of the Wild, where I didn't actually beat Ganon. I don't expect to go straight to Ganon in Tears of the Kingdom day 1 and beat Ganon. Excuse me, Ganondorf. Before you guys all spam this like, it's Ganondorf. Everybody in the comments will say it's Ganondorf. Which is gonna be hilarious because I'm gonna title the video called I can't speak. I pulled a Jimmy from South Park. I'm gonna title the video Going Straight to Ganon in Tears of the Kingdom. And it's gonna be awesome to have all these comments saying it's Ganondorf. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. You know, you guys telling me it's Ganondorf and not Ganon just makes me want to call him Ganon even more. Reverse psychology at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. I want to jump off this bridge. Maybe there's a Korok down here. No. No Korok down here. Alright, maybe we should, take one more gander at this map. Dude, that's a funny, like, little, this oval shape right here from when you're fighting the, Divine Beast swimming around on Sidon's back. Makes that perfect oval shape. I feel like I've explored everywhere, man. I mean, I'm sure some of your guys' maps, have better coverage than I do. I don't know, Tefe Hill have something there. Maybe we should check that out. Why not? Didn't really explore that spot. I'm getting so sidetracked, but this is what happens when this is a non-edited freestyle live video. The most I can hope for is that at least I'm entertaining you, hopefully. So what are cool things, what about my Breath of the Wild journey? What happened? What was cool? And what was drool? I don't know. So. I don't know what to say. I feel like I've said so much and so little at the same time, and I'm a little lost. This is where I would tip. Maybe we'll make a cut here, okay? I'm gonna pause the video, guys. I'll cut. One of the only. Oh wait, there's a bear. One of the only edits in this entire video is about to happen right about now, and I'll be back once I think of something to say.
2,000 years later.
You know, it'd be kind of nice if I could have, you know how I keep checking my map to see the hero's path, but if I could keep the hero's path like on my mini map too, just to see like locations I've been to already, that will be nice. Because I don't remember. This is the same save file actually. That this is my day 1 save file. This is the save file I've been using since okay, just randomly spawning snowballs. Okay, I see. Hey guys, how do you know the difference between a snow woman and a snowman? By the snowballs. Am I right, guys? All right. Anyways, we had to throw in one bad joke. Yeah, I feel like I used to specialize in a lot of really bad like dad jokes and puns in some of my older videos, and I feel like I've let off a little bit on that in my more recent videos. I feel like I gotta bring that back. Oh, another thing I need to bring back. Oh my gosh, when I was editing my best of Breath of the Wild moments video, I made some jokes I completely forgot about. Like the Urbosa's Furry Fury, I had completely forgotten about Urbosa's Furry Fury. I used to say that all the time. It originated from, I accidentally said, you know how I stutter all over my words all the time.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Shut up, Rivali. I wonder if Rivali will be in Tears of the Kingdom so I can tell him to shut up in that game too. But yeah, I stutter all over my words, and I accidentally said Urbosa's Furry at one point, and ever since then, we've always called Urbosa's Furry Fury, but I completely forgot about that joke and kind of stopped saying it in my more recent videos. Another joke I made, this is kind of a... Oh, hi. Can I ride? Bro, you're in the wall. Hey, come here. Bear buddy. Bear buddy. Oh, yeah. I guess you could say the wait for Tears of the Kingdom has been unbearable. See what I said about the dad jokes and the dumb jokes? We gotta bring those back. What was I saying again? I'm getting so sidetracked. This is what happens. Like I said, this is what happens when we go into a video with no editing and no plan. What is this? Oh, that's some banana. Oh, it's a trap! No wonder why there's bananas there. It's a Year Clan trap. Okay, the Year Clan went on a camping trip. Okay, bear buddy. Oh, don't kill, no! Bear buddy, okay, I was gonna tell my bear buddy to maul them. But, that wasn't a good idea. Oh my goodness. Okay, bear buddy's kind of tanky. How many hits do you take, bro? Okay, I'm gonna have to ban bear buddy before he dies. I'm out of here. I'm trying to just talk. What am I even talking about? Oh, okay, we found our last korok. Jokes I need to bring back. The upside down. Okay, Yi Clan. We just came across the Yi Clan. Yi Clan. Their symbol, right? Their symbol is literally just the Sheikah symbol, but flipped upside down. So I made a joke that the Yi Clan was the Australian Sheikah clan. Get it? Because it's upside down and Australia's upside down. I thought that was kind of funny, and I completely forgot about that joke. I feel like I need to bring that back. And okay. Yahaha! Hey, bud. Oh, man. Okay, I said this was gonna be the last Korok here, but I didn't expect to be attacked by Yiga clans. Now I got more things to do. And also, I feel like I was still talking about something and I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways. Yeah, this is Breath of the Wild. Fantastic game. I feel like I've just played it maybe too much due to my YouTube channel. And, my overly exposure to this game has made my enjoyment for it drop, and I still have lots of great memories with this game, but I feel like I would love this game a lot more if it wasn't for my YouTube channel in a weird way. I still love this game, guys, don't get me wrong, but I feel like because I'm so exposed to this game, I see it everywhere, I'm always making videos on it, and you know, when you have too much of something, it's no longer special anymore, and I feel like if I if let's say maybe my channel was focused on Smash Brothers instead, if my Smash Brothers videos back then did better than my Zelda videos, then maybe I would be sick of Smash Brothers and I'd like Zelda a whole lot more, Breath of the Wild a whole lot more. Who knows? How you know, it's such a weird thing when you have too much of something. But so I'm happy. I love Breath of the Wild, but I'm also very happy we're moving on from Breath of the Wild. I know some of you guys in the comment section were like, "Oh, I'm so sad we're moving on from Breath of the Wild and moving on to Tears of the Kingdom. We're saying our goodbyes." But I'm happy to be saying goodbye, and I want a new game to play here. I want a new Zelda game, so I'm very much looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom, and I hope you guys are too. Great games. I love the Zelda games. I still hope maybe someday we will get Zelda games that are kind of more closer to the older style Zelda games, you know, because Breath of the Wild is so much different from Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker and Twilight. You know, those type of Zelda games they're super different. They're like completely different games. They're still Zelda games, but they're nothing really alike in very little way. So I still it would be cool if we got like the open world style Zelda games and we got the classic style Zelda games, but I don't know if we'll see that happening. Maybe we'll still get 2D Zelda games. We haven't had a new 2D Zelda game in a long time, but I am rambling at this point. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, guys, and listen to me ramble and say goodbye to Breath of the Wild. If you guys enjoyed and wanna stick around for my Tears of the Kingdom journey, where we continue our Breath of the Wild journey on Tears of the Kingdom, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd very much appreciate that so much. Hopefully we can continue to capture this magic we had with Breath of the Wild with Tears of the Kingdom, and you know, I don't doubt that we can. My name is Mr. Nice Guy, and I will talk to you on Tears of the Kingdom. Shoutouts to Ashton, Alistair, Allison, Amro, Theodore, Roxy, Suacat, Jessica, Your Favorite Idiot, TBR, Goldie, Aw, Jammy, Sadler, Redscape, Velvet, Finn, Quinn, Cheese, Greg Gimme Game, Neve, Tristan, Darth Noodle, Fluffy Deer, Melissa, Ketchup, Happy Samurai, Aiden, Overweight Possum, Brooke, and Lauren for supporting my Patreon or being a member on my channel.